From the QA Archive. Introduction to QA. Independent testing.
Independence. We know that by performing testing and using reviews, we can detect defects. However, there is another factor that can come into play that will improve the effectiveness of testing and reviews, and this is called independence. The term independence does not mean that the person doing the testing should work alone. Instead, it is an approach that follows the rule that the more independent the testing is, the greater its effectiveness. The thinking behind this theory is that someone who is close to the project, a developer, for example, lacks objectivity. It is not in the best interest of the developer to criticize his own work, so having them test is, therefore, unethical. Also, they would likely have exhausted their own knowledge of how to test the code during unit tests earlier in the project. It's an old concept, but two eyes are better than one actually still holds firm in today's software development environment.
If you ask several people who work in different departments to test the software, they would all have different results. This is because their knowledge guides them to different areas of the software and prompts them to use it differently. So by using different people, we increase the number, and also the types of defects found. Choose testers carefully, as it strongly affects results. In complex or safety-critical projects, multiple testing levels are common, often with independent testers. Developers may handle lower-level tests, but their objectivity should be considered.
Levels of testing independence. Tests designed by the persons who wrote the software under test. No independence. Tests designed by another persons from the same team, some independence. Tests designed by a persons from a different organizational group, high independence. Tests designed by a persons from a different organization or company, very high independence.
Independence cannot replace familiarity with the software product, as knowledge and experience is a very important factor in a successful test.
The benefits of testing independence. Independent testers are unbiased and detect a variety of defects. Independent testers can verify assumptions people made during specification and implementation of the system. While the benefits of testing independence can be clearly seen, there are some negative aspects to it which, if not observed and monitored correctly, can have a significant impact on the effectiveness of the testing and can even affect the morale of the testers involved.
Drawbacks of testing independence. Isolation from the developers, if working completely independently. Developers can lose responsibility for quality. Independent testers are sometimes viewed as bottlenecks and blamed for project delays.
End of lesson.
Don't forget to subscribe.